Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Dolcetto oven-baked Crostini artisanal Italian crackers. It's a mouthful. I have the sea salt and olive oil.
Now these are the cheese and rosemary.
These were $3.49 each at Home Goods, and they are actually made in Italy. That did not work. Did not work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. At least it wasn't hard to get open though. Okay, here's your bag. I do like it that it's clear. You can see what's in there. Sea salt olive oil made with extra virgin olive oil. Experience the best of Italy with Crostini artisanal crackers. Our crostini are expertly crafted in Italy with a blend of extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, and other premium ingredients, resulting in delicately crisp traditional Italian crackers. It says try our 3 sophisticated flavors, including these, rosemary and cheese. So we got all 3. We got lucky in Home Goods because that's not going to happen all the time. It says there's 7 servings in the container. 10 pieces, 130 calories is 130. 10 pieces, 30 grams is 130 calories. Okay. You gonna talk?
Pretty boring. I didn't want to influence your thoughts.
You won't.
They're very, very plain. Like beyond plain. Like the plainest you could possibly get plain and still eat something.
I like it.
It's fine. I mean, it needs something. It doesn't have any salt to it, really. Do you think it has salt?
We are having a night and day
Oh, I didn't get any salt.
I got tons. I mean, to me, it's almost too salty. To me, my piece that I got was like it had been saturated, like you have laid it in a salt bath. You've laid it in a salt bath. It had so much salt in it and I actually taste the oil. It has a lot of flavor.
I've tried 2 of them now. I don't get any of them.
It reminds me of a focaccia bread of course, without all the herbs and stuff. But it reminds me of a focaccia bread, but very crispy.
I think that's really kind of fluffy though.
But
it reminds me of
very crispy.
A really thin rolled out pizza dough. And then they just bake the pizza dough and they don't do anything with it. Oh. That's how plain it is to me. Yeah,
I get the salt, lots and lots of salt. The flavor of that oil adds a lot of, it's delicious. I like those a lot.
Yeah. They all stop at
the tab. And you would think somebody from the company would say, hey, George, this isn't working. What are we going to do to fix this machine?
No, they buy new boxes.
So this is the cheese. 7 servings, 10 pieces is 140 calories. So 10 additional calories for the cheese. It's www.fusiongourmet.com. These are distributed by Fusion Gourmet from Italy. It says enjoy as an easy snack on the go or craft a decadent cheese and charcuterie board for special occasions with friends and family.
That first one, for me, it needed some cheese or something to go with it. That one's okay by itself. It's still not a lot of flavor, but it's okay. I could snack on those, but
there's very, very little cheese flavor to me.
But there is a different flavor than the first one, for sure.
I'm still getting the flavor from the first one in that one. It has the same, the flavor of the oil. I got it in the first one. I'm getting it again in the cheese, and it really still stands out to me. That the flavor of it's like they use some seasonings
it tastes
in
like
the
just
oil.
A regular cracker.
To me, it reminds me. They're saying wheat flour, sunflower oil, Parmesan cheese, pecorino cheese, extra virgin olive oil, natural cheese flavor, sea salt, wheat malt, and brewer's yeast. That's all that's in these. Let me see this, because it tastes like there's some, it's not as strong as like when you go to an Italian restaurant and you're like dipping your bread in with all the oil with all the seasonings. But the oil has just such a nice flavor, and I'm still getting that in the cheese one. but not very much cheese at all. Somebody needs to get on that. Okay. 140.
My thing is, just don't even put it on there if it doesn't work.
Yeah, it just literally does not work. 140 calories for 10. This is the rosemary. And I like rosemary.
Wow, that's strong.
Kevin is to be determined depending on what it is.
Smell that.
It smells very strong. It just depends on if it's really that strong, whether Kevin will like it.
That's how earthy it is.
Ooh, this is kind of puffy. It looks like a pillow.
It's pretty strong. Those are puffed up more.
They're thicker, yeah.
Like these two have been really flat with no air in it at all. These have had a lot of air.
It would surprise me if you weighed these, if you actually got 10. Because you're supposed to get 10 of the cheese and they're flat as they can be.
Yeah, but these are just puffed with
for
air.
the same calorie. I know, but it seems it's heavier. Oh, okay.
It's just air. It's not like extra dough.
If you like rosemary, I think you will like these. I personally think they're delicious.
Too strong.
And it's just the right amount of rosemary for me. It is strong. It does have a little bit of an earthiness to it. But to me, it's not too much. Because even I've had things with too much rosemary. To me, this is just the right amount. But I can see where you would definitely...
It still comes across to me as very earthy. Yeah, it's not for me.
Okay, so you probably would never buy these again.
I would never personally buy them because there's other crackers I'd rather buy them. If I had to pick one of these three, it would be the cheese one.
Okay.
But yeah, there's other crackers I'd rather have.
Depending on...
I'd rather have just a regular Ritz than these.
Right. So, you know, we buy what we love. We buy it all the time. We're not these people who are just willy-nilly buying new crackers because why wouldn't you buy your favorite? So we're always going to buy Ritz crackers. But if I were to choose one of these, it depends on my use. Because if I want something plainer or something maybe to go in soup, or I don't know, or
dipping it in something.
Yeah, then I'm gonna pick the first one because it's plain. But if I want to sit on the couch and watch a TV show and just sit and enjoy it, I'm gonna pick the rosemary because I like it too. My last choice I wouldn't buy the cheese again.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have enough cheese to me. And that's funny because that's your
these are just too plain, and those are funky. So yeah, the only one I would actually eat is these.
So if you are one of those people who you like to willy-nilly just go pick different crackers to try, you'll find these at Home Goods, or you may find them in your grocery store. I've never seen them in our grocery store before. But yeah, for us, we would just rather stick with a Ritz cracker, or for me, I like a premium cracker too. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.